Hey guys, welcome back to Looks Life TV, and if you're new to my channel, then thank you for stopping by, and if you have been here before, then thank you for coming back. Same setup today, and I know it's been a good amount of time that I've uploaded anything to my channel with the exception of last week's video, and I know some of you wanted to see how the Allen tote was packed, and I will do that very soon. But first I want to say, in the light of everything that's going on right now, COVID-19 is a serious matter. And I'm in New York, which is probably one of the worst hit places in the US. And I just wanted to say that, none of my videos or any of my blog posts are in any way meant to be insensitive towards what's going on right now. I guess it's kind of like an escape, you want to break from everything that's going on, you want to watch something that has nothing to do with, the current situation at hand. So that's basically in the light of what I'm doing. Like I don't want any of my videos to come off as insensitive. I don't want them to come off as rude because, I'm a healthcare worker myself and I understand how everybody's been affected by this virus. So my videos are just kind of like an escape. That's all it is. And I hope you understand that. But before I get into the video, I just want to say one thing. Please, guys, take this lockdown seriously. The amount of cases that have been coming in, with the age group between 18 and like 30 is kind of ridiculous. Just because you're young doesn't mean you're not going to get it. Um, Age has had nothing to do with it. I mean, the only thing is, if you're above 60, you're just that much more prone to it. So be careful, stay safe. If you don't have to go out, please, please don't go out. Wash your hands, use masks. In New York, it's become kind of like a thing. You have to wear a mask now. So I just want everybody to be safe. And yeah, we're going to get through this. It'll take time, but we're going to get through this. So please stay safe. And that's just my little disclaimer. And let's get on to the video. So I don't want to say this is a haul per se. I just want to say these are a couple of things that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and I just haven't got, to sit and film a video or post something about it on my website, which I always have linked down below. My blog, lookslifecafe.com. And these things have been acquired over the past couple of weeks, maybe a month and a half. As you guys know, I was supposed to be traveling this month, and that's been postponed a bit. And in the lights of traveling, I acquired a few things. First thing I want to say is this video is geared towards smaller businesses, and I'm doing my part as much as I can to help smaller businesses because they are going to be the ones that are affected the most. Barring the exception of one item I have, and these are all handbags, of course. The first brand I want to talk about is Floto Imports. I will link them down below. I think they're based out of Connecticut, and they have an extremely huge sale going on right now. There's no lag time in their delivery. So if you order something, you'll get it within a week, basically. The first thing I want to talk about is something called the Boston bag, and this is what it looks like. It is completely leather. I'm going to take this off. This is a Coach keychain. I thought it would look cute. Let's ignore that. So this is what it looks like. And if you guys see, I have gotten it hot stamped. And this is, I think they call this like the Vecchio or the Vecchio brown. And the leather, do you guys see this? This is like the type of glazing you want on the natural Florentine leather by Dooney and Burke. I feel like I have found my new favorite brand. And don't get me wrong, I still love Dooney. Love their Florentine collection, but these bags are so much lighter. Plus, they've already been treated for water resiliency. Doesn't mean you want to get this bag soaked. Don't do that. But it's already got that glazing on it. It's kind of like the patina has been already done for you. Now, what I love about this bag, you guys know how much I love my Speedy. I have a Speedy 35 in the regular monogram, and I have the bandolier. So let me just grab that for you. It's right here. There we go. This is my Speedy 35. Creases are a thing. I don't know how long that's going to take to get out, but I use this bag religiously. Love that bag. Now, if you guys want a good, I don't want to say dupe, but if you guys want a good, I guess dupe, for a tenth, literally a tenth of the price. This bag, the Boston bag, is under 150 bucks. I kid you not. Right now they probably only have three colors left in stock. There's a massive sale going on. You might be able to get it for like 130. If you get the monogram, like how I went on the hot stamp, if you get that done, it's probably 150 with taxes, shipping, everything included. Trust me, you guys want to get on this. The hot stamping is done beautifully. You have an option of getting it in silver, I think even rose gold maybe. And this is what the strap, well, there's a thing on the side for your straps. The strap I've thrown inside the bag. And trust me when I say this bag is super light. I have crap in this bag. Let's ignore that. Before I get to the straps, this is what the lining of the bag looks like. There's a little bit of crap in there. It's kind of like, I don't want to say linen, but it's a thick cotton lining, and there's two big slip pockets in the front with two pen holders, and then one zip pocket in the back. That's what it looks like. I love how the slip pockets in the front have the leather trimming. I just wished the back would have it as well, but that's not a deal killer for me. And this is the strap that it comes with. And it's adjustable. You link it on the side just like your bandolier. And you are ready to go. The bag is super light. And I'm going to tell you right now, this bag size-wise, I would say it comes in between the Speedy 35 and the Speedy 30. I'd say it's a little bit bigger than the Speedy 30. It's super light. It's smushy. It's soft. And it holds everything, and I mean everything, that I carry in my Speedy 35. And you guys have seen multiple videos of me and everything that I carry in my bag on a day-to-day basis. You can check out any of my previous videos about how I pack my bags. If you guys want to see this bag packed, I will be more than happy to do this for you. The bag at the bottom does have the feet, and it's a little stiffer here, so that is a solid base, and the back kind of smushes in. I have carried this bag in all sorts of weather. I've gotten it wet already, and it is no big deal. I have quickly fallen in love with this bag. It reminds me of a Fossil bag a little bit, and I can't remember the name of it. That came out like ages ago, and I'm like talking, I've seen it on YouTube probably back when I was like in undergrad or grad school, which needless to say, was over 15 years ago, right? Maybe 15 years ago, just about 15 years ago. But yeah, you guys want to check out Floto Imports. This is called the Boston bag, and it's in the brown color. And trust me, you guys are gonna want this. This is for a full leather bag. I mean, I get it. You know, everybody loves Louis Vuitton. It's a status symbol. It's a brand. You guys are looking for a similar type of style in all leather, and you're not gonna compromise. Trust me, you're not compromising with quality or space. This holds exactly the same amount. A bit more organized because of the slip pockets and everything in here, but I haven't had to downsize anything. Everything fits, including my GM cosmetic case, my agenda, my Kindle. Everything fits in this. So guys, please do check it out. That was the Boston bag. Now this bag, I forgot the name of it already, but I will link it down below. I got this backpack again to travel. It's still packed. I haven't unpacked it. I'm not unpacking any of my stuff because I'm still going to be traveling. I'm just waiting for the okay when it's safe to travel. So I've postponed my ticket for a couple of months here. So everything is still ready to go in this bag. I think it's called the Venezia. I will link it down below. But this is what it looks like. Again, all leather. And the straps are adjustable. Here's my favorite part. It's stitched on the sides. So what does this mean? As opposed to the Florentine Murphy backpack, I have in the large size, which is now discontinued. You can only get it in the medium or in the small. The thing that irks me about that is for the price point of that Florentine bag, you're paying for like cloth, like nylon, instead of getting leather straps. First thing, not a fan of. The second, the straps on the Florentine bag are stitched at the bottom. What that does is when you put the backpack on, it sits on your butt like a shelf. and it causes the backpack to fall forward and sit really weird. This, though, on the other hand, because it's stitched on the side, it hugs your bag and it's so much more comfortable. Meaning you can actually load this up to be super heavy and it won't sit weirdly on your back. It'll hug your lower back, the top of your butt, whatever you want to call it. It hugs it and it sits comfortably. And not to mention, these straps are completely leather. And I gotta say, like, it's reinforced here. Not here, which I kind of expected it to be, but like, you know how there's usually a triangle stitch down here, you know, to reinforce the bag, but I guess that's okay. This luggage tag did not come with the bag. It was an accessory that I got. So there's a front pocket. They got that pocket. And then you have two pockets up here. You have basically one compartment, two, three, and the fourth one. Now, I've already packed this to travel, but just to give you a quick overview, the lining is the same as the Boston bag, but I mean, look at that. It's pockets galore. If you guys want me to do something a bit more detailed with this bag, I will be more than happy to. If you guys checked out my video where I packed the Landon carry-all, the duffel by Dagny Dover, all that stuff fits in here. Plus, this is new. This is a pencil case from Floto as well. If you guys want, I will link this down below. It's all in the same brown, if you guys are catching my drift. Same lining, holds a crap load of pencils. Whoop! That almost went flying. That would have been embarrassing. But that's what this looks like. The only thing that I've added to this bag that wasn't in my Langdon was my Cohen wireless headphones. And you can see this case is really bulky. And it sits right on top with everything else. Like, I know it's not the greatest for you. If you guys, the reason I'm kind of like breezing through this is because I have a lot to talk about. But if you guys want me to show you how I've packed this to travel, I will be more than happy to do so. I've heard great reviews about this brand. I haven't seen a lot of videos. It's called Floto. If you guys want to check them out, again, I will have the link down below. The leather is beautiful. The craftsmanship is beautiful. And there's a warranty. So if anything goes wrong, you can reach out to customer service. I've had to, because it was a bit of an order mix-up, and they were very, very sweet, very helpful. I was able to get somebody on the phone. So the same person I spoke to via email, I got on the phone. Very helpful, and I honestly can't say anything better about Floto. Great experience with them. You know, now that I think about it, though, I'm kind of worried that this isn't reinforced. But I'm not going to be wearing the backpack and jumping around with it, so I don't know. I'm assuming for the most part, it should be okay. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's pretty big, and it's great for travel. There is a distinct smell. I'm not going to say it stinks, but you can air it out, and it will eventually go away. This leather is kind of like waxy, so it's kind of been treated for weather. I haven't used it outside yet because, like I said, I packed this for travel. This is going to be my travel bag. And yeah. You guys can notice I'm kind of worried about now this back strap because I don't see it reinforced. Should be okay, right? Yeah, so that is that. Alright, so that was Floto Imports, and the next, I don't know if this is a small company. Leatherology is a company I've spoken about before. If you guys remember when I talked about my favorite bags to use when I travel, there was a backpack I spoke about, which unfortunately they don't have anymore. You might be able to find it on eBay though. They discontinued that bag. But if you guys are seeing this beautiful pop of color, this is their new color for spring and summer, I think. It's coming up like really bright on the camera. I'd say it's a pretty basic magenta, but I don't know. I don't think that's true to color. It's a little darker than what's coming up on camera though. And this is just their basic zippered tote. And this color is called Petal. I don't think they have all of their, like, They don't have every category in this color. I mean, like, you might be able to find a cosmetic bag. I don't think they do wallets in this color yet. Um, I don't think they have any of the satchels in this color. I think it's just this tote. There's no backpack in this color either. So just this tote and maybe a couple of accessories you'll find in the petal color. If you guys ever visit Leatherology and you guys want to look up their items based on color, you can just type the color in the search bar and it'll show you all the items they have in that specific color. So this is petal. And you guys can see it literally folds in on itself. So if you guys like structured totes like the Island Tote by Dagnit Over, don't get this. You're not going to like it. You can get this hot stamp on this tab up here, which I think is kind of dumb only because, I mean, that small tab, it's so small. You're not going to see the monogram. I mean, what I think would be cool, and if they ever offered it, is if they were to do the razor stripes going down and have your monogram, kind of like they do with Louis Vuitton. I think that'd be pretty cool. Quick note, I have had one of these totes before, and it didn't have a zipper, it just had a magnetic closure, and the lining was very different. Since then, I have gifted that tote to somebody else, only because I can't see myself using a bag that just falls open. I want to have some security. I don't mind the slouch because I have a lot of stuff, so my bag to a certain extent would sit in a certain structure, which is fine. But the fact that there was no security, like literally it was just an open pit, wasn't my thing. And I had it in the color, I think they called it cognac, or it was like their natural color. This I thought would be really cute for spring and summer. It's a beautiful color. Plus, so like I told you, zipper across the top, right? I might have crap in here, which of course I do. Don't worry guys, these aren't used gloves. It's an extra pair. Oh, quick mention. This is also by Leatherology. I've done a blog post about this. This is their eyeglass case, which I did get monogrammed in rose gold. Oh, this is the color Cobalt, I think. And this is my pencil case. You guys have probably seen this in my random what's in my bags, or how I show you when I pack my bags. But it's a small pencil case. I love this thing to death. I love pouches. You might notice that. This is in the turquoise color, and this will hold like 3 pens tops and maybe a pencil. I love this though because I mean, look at it. You have this, and then yeah, it looks all springy, summery, and like considering the situation we're in, I'm sure the small things that make people happy, right? That's what it's all about. But I was just putting the term back on the previous bag. So when you open this, yeah, the previous bags, if anybody had a tote from Leatherology, the lining used to be black. Now, if you're gonna make a mess in your bag or carry liquids and you spill something, sure, you're safe. You're not gonna see the stain. But what would happen is, because my stuff is already dark, I could never find anything. Now, because the contrasting material is like this color, what would you call this? Like a cream beige lining. It makes things so much easier. Now, you have a really generous back pocket. Again, I really wish that Floto and Leatherology would put a leather tab. You know how they do with the Michael Kors bags? And then you have 2 very generous front slip pockets. And by generous, I mean I can fit my wallet. You can probably fit a PM agenda in the front. And you get this little pouch. Just going to zip it up. With a lanyard that you can attach to the bag, and it matches. I mean, they're stealing the whole Louis Vuitton idea, but hey. And the leather, dudes, it's so soft. Now, the lining matches the lining inside the bag. This comes in handy, like I put my charging cables. If you want to put feminine products, if you want to, grab and go. And just to give you an idea of the length of the front slip pockets, so you guys see how big this is. It's probably just under 6 inches long. It fits in the slip pocket on the front. Yep. Now, if you just look at the bag, like the base doesn't seem too big. Like it's, yeah, not too big. Again, I'm going to link this bag down below, so guys, don't worry about the measurements. Rest assured, whatever I fit in my day-to-day bag, which is again, my three main essentials will always be my GM cosmetic case by Louis Vuitton, my agenda, and my Kindle. I have the new Kindle 7, and those three are always in my bag, and that's what takes up the most space. Besides that, I have a hand lotion, and a pen. And my wallets are like two small pouches, like comparable to the clay by Louis Vuitton. So I don't have a big wallet. If you had a big wallet, trust me, you could fit that in here along with these items as well. If you guys want to see how I pack this bag, then let me know and I will be more than happy to show you. I have sprayed I have this spray by Michael Kors, which is supposed to like prevent color transfer, because I would cry if I stained this bag because it's such a pretty color. I think I'm gonna probably use this bag next. So yeah, you can actually take the extra zip tab and then just fold it into the bag so it doesn't stick out, like right here. You guys see, that's what I was doing. But yeah, the shoulder straps, if you're wearing a fat jacket, it can be a little annoying to get onto your shoulders, but otherwise, yeah, I'm a chunky girl, so this works. So far I have to say one of my favorites. I love the color, and every time I look at it, I just want to use it. So most likely I'll be using this bag. You know what? If you guys stay tuned to my channel, I think the next video I'll have up will probably be how I pack this the Leatherology tote. And finally, actually no, I lied, not finally. We're already running on 20 minutes. The next brand is something called Emiluna. I will link them down below. Unfortunately, since then, this bag is no longer in stock. Now, I don't know when they'll have it available again, but if you guys want to keep checking the website, you can do that. They also offer Afterpay, so you can break down your payments. And they do have this bag in a different size. This is the medium. They have it in a large. And don't know the name of the bag. I will link it down below, but remember guys, it is out of stock. This is what it looks like. How gorgeous is this, right? This is all textile. It's woven. The straps and all the trimming, guys, it's leather. Can you imagine that? It's leather. Now, these bags in India are usually known as banjaran bags, and they'll have the mirror work and all that stuff, but the quality of this bag is something else. Now, I'm going to show you guys quickly inside. That's the lining. It's pockets are lined with leather, and see, leather tab on the back zip. I like this. The lining is also like, it's thick. It's a substantial lining. It's not thin where, with a nail or like maybe a pen you're going to rip it. The base of this bag is about 6 inches, so it will carry everything I carry for work. I mean everything. You have a zip pocket in the back. You have a pocket here in the front and these small little elastic pockets on the side. I really don't put anything in here. Now, if you guys notice, there's a D-ring here and there's two at the bottom. This bag came with a 3-part shoulder strap, which I can't remember where I put. That strap, you can actually convert it into a backpack. So 2 lobster clasps will lock onto here, and then 1 on each side. It'll make it a backpack. Or you can attach it, and the way that shoulder strap works is kind of like how the bandolier does. There are 3 parts to it, so you can make it long or short. Or you can hook the straps on the sides here. And I have this small little like coin purse also. It doesn't come with it. This is separate. This is also leather lined. This actually fits my charging cables whenever I do decide to use this bag, which I'm kind of torn because I kind of like the Leatherology one and this one because of the color. So I don't know. I might actually wind up using this. And my favorite part, and I'm kind of tempted to try this on my bandolier, but the hardware is different. You can actually get like separate straps for the bag from the same site, and the one I picked out is this. It is beautiful. Again, leather lined, very comfortable. And you can probably, I mean, it would probably work on the bandolier. I think it'll look kind of weird. But otherwise, I've had it. I'm going to hook it on for you guys so you guys can see it here. I mean, it matches the hardware on this bag, so it doesn't matter. So you have this, and then you have that. I mean, if this doesn't scream summer, I don't know what does. The craftsmanship on this bag is beautiful. The detailing is beautiful. And you can fill this and know this bag is not going to fall apart on you. Trust me. So a very, very well made bag. Like, this is gorgeousness right here. And I think I'm going to leave that bag out to switch into. As opposed to my Leatherology one. So, sorry guys for the confusion. If you guys did want to see how I fill in my if I felt how bad that head. Wow. If you guys do want to see how I fill up the Leatherology tote or any of the bags that I show you, just drop me a message and I will do that. But I did get a request to pack my Allen tote, and that will be my next video. I'll pack it with my laptop, I promise. Just bear with me because it's a crazy situation right now. I've been doing a lot of extra hours at work. It's not an excuse, but I'm just saying. Finally, this is not a small business that I'm promoting. And none of these are like promotional items, like they were purchased by me. But the last bag I have to show you in this haul of sorts isn't from a small business. The rest were. Like I said, try to support your small businesses, guys. At this time, they really need it. Is a Michael Kors bag, and honestly, I don't remember the last time I got excited for a Michael Kors bag. It's been a while. I still love the Hamilton. They discontinued it, and they did bring it back. So this is the new style Hamilton, and it's not in the north-south. This is the east-west, but it's the quilted one. Yeah. And the reason I was drawn to this is the old school Hamilton, which had, the stripe going straight across. I have it in the north-south tote, and it's in the same lambskin, and I think it was one of those limited edition ones that had, it had the same type of pattern. It wasn't quilted, but the way these lines go, they were gunmetal, studs. And some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. Then I had, the small satchel, which was the east-west one. They only had like the tote version, and then they had the east-west satchel. I had that also in lambskin with the gunmetal, same type of pattern. The crisscross wasn't quilted. Then I saw this, and they do have this studded. Wasn't a fan of it, but I do love their lambskin because it's super soft. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Michael Kors has also started to do vegan leather bags. So all of you guys that are into that, that's a great thing. But for now, we're talking about this. It comes in silver hardware and gold. So I got the silver and removable strap. I have to say, I feel like they kind of cheapened out on the strap here. It feels way thinner than what it used to be, but nonetheless, it is removable. I usually carry it with the shoulder strap. It's zippered on top, which before it wasn't. You would have just a button closure. And there's a standard zip pocket in the back. The 2 slip pockets in the front. And yeah, this is like microfiber or suede. I don't know if it's in all the bags or just this one because it's lambskin. Again, you probably won't believe me, but everything that I carry in all of my bags fit in this. And the thing is, this is very structured. So you don't have to kind of play Tetris, but everything fits perfectly. And my favorite thing, it now has a back pocket. I mean, dudes. Now, will my phone fit in this back pocket? Probably, but it won't go all the way in. It sticks out a little bit, which I'm fine with. So I don't have to worry about looking for a spot inside the bag for my phone. But that's it. The lock, it all works the same way. The only difference is there's like a leather piece that they actually put in the lock, so the locks kind of match the bag. So let's say if I had it in red, the background of the MK would be red, if you guys, catch my drift. And as always, it comes with a little key. The only thing is, if you guys ever do decide to open the lock, all it does is make this wider. It doesn't really do anything else. It's kind of like a mulberry Bayswater in that sense. So yeah, I think this looks really like, I don't know, professional slash a little edgy. Um, but yeah, like this is, and it's, dude, it's super light. Like it's super light. I love this bag. I think it's pretty. But right now I'm in the mood of like, a little bit of a pop of color. So yeah, I might give this bag a bit of a rest. But that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I wanted this video to be shorter. It wound up being 30 minutes. I apologize. But I feel like it's been a while since we've had a little chit chat. So I hope you guys like what I showed you. Everything that I have mentioned, I will link in the down bar below. And like always, if you guys like my videos, please do subscribe. And until the next video, take care. Guys, please don't go out if you don't have to. Be safe. Stay healthy. Bye.